Yeah, I mean, what a good win. They're off to a 6-0 start, so you have to give them credit. Shaheen Holloway's doing a great job. And it's a challenging job. There's no question about it with Seton Hall. And his team is always going to have that tenacity, that toughness. And they brought it tonight. And to knock off, a ranked NC State team that was riding high. I mean, I'll be the first one to admit I picked them to win the Maui Classic last week, I believe, after they beat VCU. So I like what Shaheen's doing. To see them get to the free throw line 24 times, to see them out rebound NC State by 7. This was a good win, and this is what the Big East needs. They need somebody else outside of UConn, outside of St. John's, at the top of the league. And Georgetown's up there. I think Georgetown being good is great for college basketball, and I think Coach Cooley's doing a great job. So, can Seton Hall be that next team? Can they finish in the top half, of the Big East? Because that's what the Big East needs right now. So I felt like this is a win that's not only great for Seton Hall, but it's great for the Big East, and that's what they need.
Well, I mean, they lost a close one. The Johnnies did to Iowa State. Creighton lost a close one to Baylor. UConn lost a close one the other night to Arizona. They hadn't done a ton in the non-conference. Butler won the Green. I think it was the Greenbrier that they were in. So that was
Greenbrier.
Yeah, that helped. But and Norm, look, I think that I don't think this was a fluke with Seton Hall. I think there's real legs to this. They have length. They have athleticism. Najee Hines is blocking shots and getting rebounds in and around the rim. He's taking up space in the paint. Bud Clark has been really, really good at the point. They have the kind of players that we've seen Shaheen Holloway have success with. And the most important thing is they've scored more than 1 point per possession every game that they've played so far, all 6 wins. They have the 4th longest winning streak in college basketball as of this very moment.
Well, Shaheen, that's my guy. Shaheen's my guy, and they're going to play like his personality. They're going to be tough. They're going to attack. They're not going to take a step back. And probably the one thing that North Carolina State is going to have to get used to with Will Wade getting there now, there's a lot of fanfare. There's a lot of excitement about the program, and there should be. But now that means you're going to get everybody's best, too. They're going to be coming at your head now. And so his players are going to have to adjust to that. But I know Shaheen, he's probably very happy with his guys, but he's looking forward to the next game. And I know when you play against one of his teams, it is going to be a war from minute one. I'm really happy for him.
Are you buying this as something that can last, McCall? Like, is this a fluke? Is this they just caught NC State on the right night, or is there some real legs to Seton Hall being a potential, disruptor in the Big East? Is probably the way to phrase it.
I don't think it's a fluke by any means. I mean, they're undefeated, and you look at their schedule and you're saying, okay, who have they played? Well, they played Wagner, they played Fairfield, they played New Haven, but they knock off NC State. I mean, they're going to get tested against USC tomorrow at 5:00. That'll be a test, because I think USC is extremely athletic. I think Muss has done a good job of revamping that roster and trying to get them towards the top of the Big Ten. But I will find out a lot about this team tomorrow. I'm with Norm just in terms of the fanfare, Coach Wade with NC State, the excitement that he's created around the program. Yeah, you're getting everybody's best shot, because guess what? If you're Shaheen Holloway, if you're Eric Musselman, you're going to show some clips of all this fanfare and say, you know what? Hey, man, we're going to take these guys out. Enough with this. Let's go after them. And that's how Seton Hall played in this basketball game. So it'll be interesting to see, tomorrow's outcome. It'll be a good game. But I think we'll find out a lot more about this Seton Hall team, coming out of Maui.
Yep. All right, I got one more thing that we can hit on, and then we're going to have to Jeff Goodman did his job again, and he was able to catch up with the Players Era founder, Seth Berger. So we'll hear from him here in just a second.